I feel like the whole starting solids journey can be so overwhelming. I use this crinkle cutter to help him with gripping it. I feel like I'm just getting back onto like YouTube, but my main platform is TikTok, and I overshare everything over there. Anyone get overstimulated when things are like all turned on and stuff? I am about to feed Ray his breakfast, and I just thought that I'd just bring you along to show you everything that I feed my 8-month-old in a day, how much he realistically eats, and all of that. So he already had his bottle. I'm gonna get his breakfast ready, and I do try to expose him to as many foods as possible. We are kind of getting out of the purees and going more into baby-led weaning. I still do somewhat of a puree, just really depends. Exposing him to a lot of foods has been a lot of work, but I think what helps out is me really prepping all of his food beforehand. I do one big meal prep for the week, and then some things do go bad within 2 days. Some things can last us a lot longer. It just really depends. So the things that do go bad within like a couple of days, like 2 days or so, I try to give him as much as possible. This week he's trying blackberries. I've already washed these, cleaned these all yesterday. He actually liked last night. And you know, funny enough, your girl has never had blackberries before. So I tried it with him, and I actually really like them. So he's having at least 2 blackberries right now. Let me bring you guys down here so you guys could see. Oh. Can you guys really see right there? I'm giving him a hard-boiled egg, but yesterday he really didn't eat the whole thing, so I'm gonna have half of it. I use this crinkle cutter to help him with gripping it. And he's just gonna have half of egg white. Let me show you. So he is having egg whites. Those are 2 blackberries that I cut up. And then this right here, I made this for him when he was about like 7 months. This is spinach and strawberry puree. So about a month already in the freezer. I have freezer cubes. They're easy. I just defrost them overnight, and then I'm giving him this so he can get some spinach in. Ayy. So I'm gonna let him eat, but I did want to show you guys this because this is what's been helping. I keep looking up here. I need to stop. I want to show you guys what has been really helping us with making sure that he's like trying new things. I have this food tracker. I actually made this myself. I'll have it linked. I have it for like $1 or something for you to like download and print at your house on Etsy. But as you can see, we've been marking off everything as much as possible. Protein is the part that we definitely need to tap more into. So far, all of this has been like so useful. Before we go to the grocery store, I check to see what he hasn't tried, and then I'll write some things down. Once we go to the grocery store, I'll just pick it up and then we can check it off. So he's almost done with like fruits, vegetables. He's doing pretty well. And then it also shows you allergens. So right now we're trying peanut butter. He's already had eggs in the past, so right now we're working on peanut butter. My apartment has the worst lighting ever, but I'm gonna let him eat and then charge this battery. It's been quite some time since he had his breakfast, but we ended up just playing, and we're both having a very slow morning. He's down for his nap right now, but we killed the food this morning. I had to leave the dirty dish so I could show you guys. I did have to sit there and like help him feed himself a little bit. He does good some days where he feeds himself, and then there's days where he just wants mama to help him. So he ate everything though. He ate everything, so that was a win. Way past lunchtime. It's almost 3 o'clock here. And he usually gets dinner around 5 o'clock, so he's pretty much just gonna have a snack. He slept through lunch. So I'm gonna prepare him miniature lunch. I'm gonna prepare him more of a miniature lunch than a proper one. I never have a second cup of coffee. Never say never, that's a lie. I don't really have a second cup of coffee, but I really feel like I should. a slice of tomato. I prepped this just yesterday, but tomatoes really only good in the fridge for like 1 to 2 days. So I'm trying to get rid of this before tomorrow, or latest tomorrow. He loves strawberries. He's gonna have 1 strawberry. I'm also gonna give him some peanut butter. Got some PR. I am literally like a child on Christmas when I get PR. It's just so exciting. I'm just so thankful for any brand that like chooses to send me anything, even if it's like legit the smallest thing ever. But I've worked with beekeepers in the past, and I'm currently on the PR, I think, because this is like the 2nd or 3rd month of PR that I've received. They sent me over their bee pollen, which is new. I've never tried this, but apparently it's a multivitamin. And then it's also used as a source of natural energy and a clean pre-workout or post-workout recovery. So I need to just double check just to make sure that I can take this while I am breastfeeding. But these are so delicious. We also received these in like a lavender flavor. Delicious. So delicious, especially when you feel like you're getting sick. It has any sore throat or whatever you have. Like, these are so great. And then they also gave me like this cute little water bottle, which I think is so perfect. And it comes with this little chain. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. I need to post this on Instagram and thank them. He did wake up a little sensitive. He's teething. His gums are swollen right now, so he woke up a little sensitive. Okay, let's feed you. I absolutely love this booster chair. So this is what his plate looks like. PB on a spoon, and then slice of tomato and strawberry. Gonna let him be, give him his space and his privacy while I make myself a cup of coffee. Oh, oh, I gotta empty that out. I'll empty it out the next round. I'm too tired. Am I surprised at all that he finished his plate? No. 1, because it was a little bit of food, but 2, he absolutely loves strawberries and tomato. So he pretty much killed it. I have to show you because I did this during his nap time. It may not look the very best, but I cleaned out our entire fridge and reorganized it. This is all of Ray's row right here. That's his breast milk, and you cut up fruit and vegetables and stuff. That's all him. And then that's mine and my husband's like leftovers and stuff. But the point is it's clean. I was able to do that because Ray has officially transitioned to he transitioned to 2 naps a day, which I'm excited for because his second nap is usually like 2.5 to 3 hours. I don't know if I'm prematurely saying this, but it is. Anyone get overstimulated when things are like all turned on and stuff? Maybe I'm just an overstimulated mother. I acknowledge the privilege that I have to get to stay home with my son, take a whole day to, no, not really a whole day, but to take some time to like pre-make all his food and everything. But I feel like the whole starting solids journey can be so overwhelming because you hear like what babies can have, what they can't have, the way you have to serve it to them and everything. A couple of tips that I have is like, 1, the Solid Starts app. My sister-in-law told me about it. I was following them on Instagram, but I didn't know that they had an app. That app is so helpful because you just search up in their thing like eggs. Clearly this coffee needs to hit me. In their age, how to serve it to them. Gosh, so helpful. When you can try to introduce things to them. I also just kind of do things based off of Ray. Avocado and sweet potato were his first like solids, like solid foods. But he really didn't like it and he was gagging a lot, and so we were like, okay, let's back it up. We went straight to purees, and I started making him purees only, and I would kind of give him just a couple of things, but it was mainly purees. Like 99% of it was all purees. And then we finally started transitioning slowly into giving him actual solid food. I made him some potato fritters, and that was like, you know, a task. Like I had to boil everything, mash everything, put it all together, like put it on the pan. It was like if I was cooking a whole meal for my family. But not everything has to be that way. Like when you serve berries, you can serve it to them just berries. It doesn't have to be berries mixed with all these other stuff. when I give him beans, it's just beans. Or when I give him a vegetable, I try to do just the vegetable. Like very simplified food. Here and there I will make stuff like sweet potato pancakes or stuff like that, but it does not have to be so complicated, and I think it just gets overwhelming sometimes. It's funny because I feel like I'm just getting back onto like YouTube, but my main platform is TikTok, and I overshare everything over there, and I have a whole playlist of like starting solids and stuff. So if you are watching this part and you want just a little bit more information, I have a whole playlist of what we've done with Ray. Baby works at their different like timing. I think it's so easy for us to compare like our baby with other babies. Like for example, Ray is not crawling yet. He's gonna be 9 months in like 3 weeks or so, and he's not crawling. And as frustrating that is, because to me, I see all these babies at like 7 months, 8 months crawling, and he's not. I know that he's going things at his own timing. His pediatrician's not concerned, so I shouldn't be concerned. It's dinner time. I'm exhausted already. So, finishing off these tomatoes. He's having tomato. This was his potato fritters, but after I warmed him up, it came apart. So, you want to get him in his chair? And I'm going to have him finish his spinach and strawberry puree.
Goodness, loves the spinach and fresa. I say spinach in Spanish.
Spinaca.
Spinaca y fresa.
Spinaca.
Spinaca y fresa.
Spinaca. I pretty much killed the whole plate. Dada, we're gonna look back at this and you're gonna be like, dang, I was so young.
I know. We will.
We look like...
We look like teenagers.
We do look like teenagers. Well, maybe more you than me. I will be ending the vlog right here. That is everything that Ray did eat physically, right? Like solids. Of course, he had his milk. But yeah, I'm already a mess. But that is pretty much everything that he ate. Maybe I'm thinking of doing like a week or like my meal prep videos. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see everything. I am trying to do his 100 foods before 1. So we're constantly trying new things. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate that you even stayed to watch the video. And don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up.